your reality is a constant reminder of your truth, or you're straying from the truth, because your reality ultimately is a manifestation of what you put out there. And if you're not happy with what you put out there, you know that you're denying something within yourself, or at least not accepting something within yourself, or choosing to change what it is you wish. You're allowing a reality that you don't want to exist. So the problem is yourself, and you can't really escape that. That comes every single day.
When you were previously doing your album,
Mm-hmm.
you know, your video, we'll speak about your video, did you ever get really much time to really, you know, as a creative, enjoy the process? Or was it like, hit?
So it's the first time that anyone's asked me that question, and it's funny that you should say this, because this morning I was walking through Brixton, and I was just thinking to myself, like, there's so many truths that we all have really deep down in us that are like potent truth and are shining so brightly, but it's almost a brightness and a truth that we can't take, but we can't deny it. It's just kind of always there. And one of those truths for me were, I wasn't really enjoying the process, and I knew deep, like, it was shining so deep in me, but I was like, if I look at this, I have to, it's going to be such a potent truth that you can't deny it. It then takes, if you look at it dead on the eye, it grips you, and you have to act relative to it and react to it. But at the same time, you've got this conflict of like, no, I haven't got time to accept this truth for now, because there's so much demand here, there's so much I need to deal with here, and if I move away from that for a second, I'm going to just drop off, and everything I've worked for and everything I've done is just going to be like, boom. And so you kind of detach yourself a little bit to be able to wake up every day and stay motivated and stay in it. And it's only in retrospect now, when I'm experiencing the alternative, that I'm like, oh shit, excuse my French, excuse my language, that you're like, yeah man, I can't believe how much has happened since 18, 19, and well, even before that, like, just so much has happened, and I've just been in this flux, like, and it's crazy. But I think for me as well, also just because I was so young as well, there's everything is quite overwhelming, because you're experiencing everything for the first time, studio time for the first time, recording for the first time, the idea of being a product for the first time, representing yourself to the world for the first time, dealing with businessmen for the first time, lawyers for the first time, accountants for the first time, and all of this is like, and you feel like, I need to be strong, I need to stand up, I need to just, it feels like asking for a break or taking a step is giving up. And I guess there was a part of me that was like, no, I have to just keep going, I have to keep this going, and I'll make my breakthrough. And I don't just mean as far as into the mainstream, because that even then that didn't mean nothing to me. I meant more, I'll get past this and I'll get to where I need to be. But I wasn't even really thinking about where I was, where I was and taking in the process, because I was so focused on being in this energy of where I need to be, where I need to be, where I need to be, where I need to be. And where I needed to be was where I already was. And I needed to stop thinking about where I needed to be and just accept what was going on at the time, enjoy the process, and look at it a bit more, stand back a bit more, instead of kind of just being in this, you know what I mean?
It's all being systemized, isn't it, right?
Yeah, and I think we all experience it to an extent, just living in London.
Yeah.
But especially when you're in an industry like that, or in anything that's industrialized, it becomes about preserving that industry. And so everyone that is a part of that machine or that mechanics, your humanity doesn't matter anymore, and everything stops becoming cyclic, and it's about you just fitting in as a cog and just turning. When it goes on, you turn, you keep turning, and we choose when it goes off. And it doesn't ever go off. It doesn't. It just keeps going and going, and then one cog gets rusty or one cog breaks down. So it's like, cool, we'll replace you. And it'll keep going, and it'll keep going, cool, we'll just replace you, please. Keep going, keep going.
That type of, just working for the first time, meeting businessmen, lawyers, accountants for the first time, and you have that understanding of, being a cog in the wheel. At any point, did it, I won't say mentally break you, but there will be a point like, whoa, listen, I'm really a part of this.
Yeah.
I thought I was just here to play my guitar and sing songs. Was there ever like a A light bulb moment, like, it's like, whoa.
Every day, man.
Really?
Every day. That's what I'm saying. The light bulb moment is your ultimate truth, and you can't. Like I said, it's shining there, and it's like deep in you, and every day it's kind of, that light is kind of illuminating the back of your head, but I'm trying to just keep it there and like, yo, I don't need that truth right now. And then every day it would happen, and you're in meetings and people talking around you and you're not even listening, or you're on stage and it's like, or you're in an interview and it's like,
you always have to come back to that, isn't it?
yeah, it's your reality is a constant reminder of your truth, or you're straying from the truth, because your reality ultimately is a manifestation of what you put out there. And if you're not happy with what you put out there, you know that you're denying something within yourself, or at least not accepting something within yourself, or choosing to change what it is you wish. You're allowing a reality that you don't want to exist. So the problem is yourself, and you can't really escape that. That comes every single day. Some days, there's enough to distract you from it. There's so much things popping off, but you always get these, even if it's just for a second or a minute, these moments where it's like, I'm not content here. But yeah.